after extensive gameplay and leveling up a lot and stuff, I'm finally here to give you guys my Titanfall review. So, what's Titanfall got? Well, let's just say mechs, aka giant robots with cool parkour abilities, burn cars that really change the flow of battle, and me dominating everyone I meet. That's just a recipe for success. Oh, and by the way, I go 71-3 or something of that nature in this video, or in this clip right here, so yeah. First time I did it in a video game! Just joking. Call of Duty's pretty easy to do, but whatever. So, pros of Titanfall. First pro of Titanfall is that it's easy to master. Well, how should I put it? Easy to master, but hard to learn? What? I know it sounds weird, but just hear me out. And the way it's easy to master is it's easy to beat up on grunts and specters and of course get killed by the occasional fight. Hard to master is doing all the parkour, using your Titan to the best abilities, and overall just being a complete awesome person. I mean, once you get your Titan, it's pretty much not a non-stop fight. It's pretty easy to lose that thing if you're gonna mess around with that. So, that's another thing. Titans are not overpowered. Pro. It's really nice to see that Titans and pilots have the same kind of ability. Everybody has a chance when it comes to fighting. It just depends on how you're going to use your skills to your advantage or to your dismay. It's up to you to choose, so try not to mess it up. Another thing that I do enjoy is the abilities. And weapons. Not very many of them, sadly, but that's what makes the game fun too. It gives it a Quake-esque feel. Not many guns, but when you get a gun, it greatly changes the flow of battle and how you're going to play the game overall. That's what makes it more enjoyable than your typical first-person shooters. Very sure you'll get assault rifles, but they're the exact same junk. Here the guns actually feel different, not the same. And that's something I really do enjoy about Titanfall. It's got something just so different and so drastically entertaining that it keeps you playing and coming back for more. Another pro I have is the 6 vs 6 multiplayer and grunts. Gives it a very MOBA-esque feel. If you're a League of Legends fan, or Smite fan for that reason, you actually might have quite the time with this, or if you're just a really fun gamer. For $60, you are going to get what you wanted. If you're in for a fun multiplayer shooter, and not really looking for a campaign, oh, well, this game is for you. I still do recommend playing the campaign, at least just to unlock the 2 Titans, but other than that, not much. Oh my gosh, that was so awesome. Either way, calling down your Titan really helps you out, and blowing up others, again, pretty fun and pretty useful at the same time. Overall, the game has a lot of great aspects to it. Very MOBA-esque feel, and it keeps me coming back for more. Plus, who doesn't like ripping off Titan's arm and beating the stuffing out of them with it? Because, you know, why not? Either way, Titanfall really just has something many other games don't these days. Fun, fast-paced shoot-'em-up action. Not Twitch combat, really, but you can use Twitch with the whole EV8 shotgun, or going very tactical using the smart pistol. Maybe you want to be a little bit of both. Riflemen on the rooftops, sniping from a distance with the longbow sniper rifle. Then get up close to them with the auto pistol or the Hammond. It's all up to you and how you want to make your own playstyle. No more camping. If you are a camper, you've been warned. It's easy to take out campers here. The minute someone gets their Titan, it's game over. Really. It's all it takes. Once you get that Titan out on a roll, you can easily find them on the rooftops inside buildings. But also, that's where some of the cool abilities come in, such as cloak, burn cards, such as tier 1 kits, tier 2 kits, burn cards, ordnance, and of course primary and secondary weapons. So, for the tier kits, it's your pretty much 2 perk slots. Burn cards really let you use a variety of cards that have different things. For example, Urban New lets you get extra XP for killing a Spectre. amped pistols or weapons that improve its damage, accuracy, stuff of that nature, and all that jazz. You have different kits like the run and gun kit, which lets you run and shoot people at the same time. Warpfall transmitter drops your Titan faster, and well, you guys get it. So on and so forth. They do really increase the gameplay tons, and it's really fun to use those things to your advantage. If you are one of the people who really likes to go off on those kills, I really do recommend using the minion detector. If you always want to go on those hardcore parkour kill streaks, trust me, it comes in handy. Another thing is challenges. Once you find a select 4 or 6 that you really want to do, then go in all guns a-blazing. Once you do those, really it shouldn't be too difficult for you to keep up with the competition. That's another pro. Challenges, EXP, and everything is very well balanced for the game. And there's a lot of dev support. They really help out and really talk and communicate with fans to help you out overall. That's something I really like and something I really do enjoy. It's just brings a nice smile to my face that Respawn is actually listening to us and not just running away in Call of Duty. No offense, Call of Duty, but did anyone really ask for Predator DLC? Didn't think so. But I digress. Now we have to get to the cons, and sadly, there's quite a few in my opinion. First con is the story. Not that it's bad, no, with subtitles on, it's actually pretty entertaining B-movie type of thing. Yeah, giant robots, fuel depots, I know it isn't the best story, but the voice acting's very well done if you can hear it. And trust me, I was able to hear it, so I don't get what the reviewers were really complaining about. But it was just way too short for me to get any attached to characters. And when a certain someone did a certain something, I won't spoil it for anyone. I mean, come on, you probably, if you buy the game now, start it up, and while listening to this review, you'll probably get to there if you're, you know, I don't know, you'll see. I just honestly didn't care. Mainly because I didn't get attached to that character enough or hear from him a lot. I mean, gosh, it just wasn't all that. If the story was a little more fleshed out, then I would definitely be riding the train of an awesome game. And I am going to flesh out the story by my own lore and game theories and things of that nature to make it just a little bit more interesting. So, yeah. Going over some more of the maps, how the maps were created, why they're on there, you know, usual stuff. But something just to make it a little more entertaining for people to enjoy. Okay. So, second con is no private matches or bots. Now I know what you're saying. What you just mentioned, grunts. Those are technically bots. Technically is my point. Not that it's bad or anything, but come on now. Bots as letting you, let's say, go ahead and respawn or, you know, play with some friends in a regular map would be very useful and very effective. Plus, it would just be nice to play with a couple friends, you know, by ourselves. Maybe just get 2 friends here and 2 friends there and go 2-on-2 on opposite teams. But no. Now, there is a couple ways to do it, like if all 6 of your friends have a copy and the other 6 have a copy too, which, I mean, trust me, is very possible. You could just go and invite yourselves or those certain people to a party. Once they join that party, you guys could just go into a match together after you invite that. Okay, never mind. This is getting too complicated. You guys see what I'm getting at here? Just a simple private lobby or just some bots would help the game out a lot. So people can get more used to the parkour abilities. I know that sounds like a lot to muster and a lot to suck in, but I think that would actually help the game quite a bit if you know what you're doing. So I hope they do that as an update or something, because really, Respawn has been helping a lot of people out, and I'm pretty sure they'll hear a couple of cries. Okay, and that's pretty much it for cons, and for 3 or Xbox One. But for the PC, I have one more complaint. Origin servers are the worst. Enough said. I've gotten into so many matches where I go really good. We're talking up into the epilogue, getting all them kills, taking down numerous amounts of enemies, only to be greeted with all Origin token lost. And it's frustrating. Thankfully, you get to keep your EXP. And that's another thing I do enjoy. If you leave a match, you can still keep your EXP. Not that you would want to, But say, like I said, Origin servers give out, at least you get to keep the stuff you did. So it's not the end of the world for some of you people out there who may think it. So I think Origin's finally doing something right. I've only lost servers about 6 times, and for Origin, that's a world record compared to some people with SimCity and Battlefield 4. My dad included. So let's be honest, Origin's finally getting their stuff together when it comes to these type games. It feels so nice. Either way, Titanfall is an excellent game. There's a little more polishing, and I wish I had a little bit more to it. The maps level design are perfect, giving a great sense of verticality, and overall just making the game very enjoyable and very fun. Nothing lackluster. Overall, this game is a great masterpiece, and I can't wait to see tons more of Titanfall content, and I will be buying the DLC. I feel like this game just deserves to get supported non-stop. So, Titanfall's overall score is a 7 out of 10. Now, I was debating this myself, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 for crying out loud, but I knew the hype train would have to stop at the 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10, I can see why, but honestly, it just doesn't deserve it. 8 out of 10, same thing. It's great, and it really I can see where you're going with that, but if you want the truth, in my opinion, I'm going to have to stick with the 7 out of 10. At least in a half, but I won't do decimal scores just in case that throws everyone off. Who should this be marketed to? If you're a fan of first-person shooters, if you're a fan of first-person shooters, this game is just for you. If you're a fan of MOBAs, this game's just for you. If you're a fan of overall mech warrior or sci-fi, this game's for you. If you do like military shooters, again, same thing. Overall, this game is great, and I feel like a lot of first-person shooters or people who want to get into the genre can really try this game out. And if you want to get into the genre, check it out at least. It's well worth the $60 price, even though it may not seem like a lot at first glance. It's just on how you play. Each match I've played is very different. Whether I want to stick to the ground with the carbine, shooting anyone who comes in my way, or go up top with rooftops, only picking off Titans when I have the chance, and calling mine down occasionally, but not 24/7. The game has a Call of Duty-esque vibe, and I feel like Respawn's as a first attempt of a game is really great. If you're an overall first-person shooter fan, this definitely deserves an 8. But for everybody else, this is a 7. So, with that being said, I'm the Video Game Master signing out. And if you are wondering to play with me or join my clan in Titanfall, it's simple. Hit me up, DJ2246 on Origin. And I can't wait to play with you guys out there. So, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.